What's going on, everybody? I don't know why, like, no one actually said anything. I just kind of keep getting this feeling that I need to say this. Um, Honestly, that rant video I made, after the Broncos loss, for whatever reason, I feel like that was a little bit too, like, kind of harsh. I don't really know. I don't necessarily regret what I said. I just wish I maybe worded it a little differently. Honestly, I did the rant video because I thought, first of all, it maybe could be funny and like cheer some people up after the loss, um, but I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff I do think needed to be said. Like, yeah, I mean, everyone does need to be better. But I don't know. I feel kind of bad for getting that mad about it. And you guys aren't coming to a Dolphin channel to hear me rip on the Dolphins. And at the end of the day, that's my team. Like, I can't really sit there and get mad. Like, this stuff happens, like. And the other thing I should have thought about, there were a few things I should have thought about, but this is still year 2 of the rebuild. We might come off and win games against the Rams and Cardinals, but it doesn't mean that we're not gonna, you know, blow a stinker every once in a while. Like, this is a really young team. Tua's a rookie. I especially feel bad about what I said for Tua. I doubt it, but if Tua's watching this, sorry if what I said was a little bit much. He does seem like the guy that, wants criticism, though, just so he can be better, which I appreciate about him, but I do apologize. He was a rookie. He's played in, like, Hawaii, Alabama, and now Miami. Like, of course your first cold weather game was not going to be an easy one. And he's a rookie, man. He's gonna make some mistakes. And, I think I was maybe a little bit too, hard on Tua a little bit. So I do apologize for some of the stuff I said. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get that out of the way. We're not going to be perfect. At the end of the day, this is still a young, rebuilding team. So, every once in a while they might have a little stinker, and that's okay. And honestly, it's kind of good for a young team because now it's like, they for sure are not going to overlook a team anymore, especially because they need to win games to make the playoffs. They're not really in a situation where they can just coast. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I do apologize for how I said everything. Not necessarily going to take back what I said, just I apologize for kind of how I said it. Because this is our team. At the end of the day, we can't get too mad at them. And they've done really good things this season. I don't think we should look at one bad loss and think all of a sudden this is the end of the world, So, but yeah, I just want to throw that out there. I do apologize for some of the outburst in the rant video. I don't know if I'll remove it or not, but we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, just thank you for listening to that. Just wanted to throw that out there. But anyway, let's get on to what you came here for, and we're going to go to the Jets preview. Probably should make this recording a little fast because, my phone and computer, they're all screaming at me about storage, so I'll try to make this a little bit fast. But anyway, so yeah, this is our second game against the New York Jets. We won last time, and we should win this time again because the Jets are still, pretty safe to say, are having a pretty miserable season right now. They are still winless. They're the only winless team in the league, and could very well be 0-16 this year. But as we learned last week, we cannot sleep on anybody, and we also are on the road. So, we still got to talk about this game. And again, we're not in a position to where we can just coast. We got to actually win every game we play here if we want to make the playoffs. Probably realistically, we can only afford to lose one more game if we're to make the playoffs. So anyway, biggest strength and weakness is going to stay at corners and O-line. I think at this point we kind of know what those units are about, and especially because I think the Jets' biggest strength at this point is probably their defense. Obviously hasn't been a very good defense, but they've really not been all that bad as of late. You know, they've been a little bit better, and ever since they handed over the play calling out of Adam Gase's hands, the Jets have actually been a little bit more competitive, which is also why I'm going to say their biggest weakness is Adam Gase. He's just not a good play caller. They're not really letting anybody grow on this team, especially Darnold. And that's the whole reason he was brought, is because he was this supposed quarterback whisperer. It's just not working out. I think Flacco is still playing, but, you know, regardless, it's not really going to matter a whole lot. Adam Gase just not very good coach. There's a reason they're winless. So the key to victory is going to stay the same as the last time we played them. The Jets O-line is not good, so if you can just get Ogba and, you know, Shaq Lawson, and Christian Wilkins is thankfully coming back. If you can just put pressure on the quarterback, you know, you will probably get another consecutive game with a turnover. I think this would be their 18th if they were to, and I think they will, because the Jets receivers are not very good, so I don't really see Xavier Howard and Byron Jones having too much trouble here. Just as long as you put pressure on the quarterback, he probably will turn the ball over, and for the most part, we should be okay. But what to be careful of is, again, a stingy defense, because, you know, I think it's fair to say our offense hasn't been super consistent this year. Chan Gailey has really got to expand the playbook with Tua. It's obvious they aren't wanting to draft a quarterback, so you need to see if Tua's the guy. You know, and if you are thinking about quarterback, you do still have a high draft pick from the Texans, so, you know, again, I don't think they're going to do that, but if they were to think about that, they got to expand it. Regardless if they're going to or not, they need to expand their playbook, and especially against the Jets. I mean, come on, you can give Tua a little bit more confidence against the Jets. But anyway, that's going to do it for this preview. I think we will bounce back here. I think Tua's going to have a good game. I think everyone's going to have a good game for the most part. If we lose this game, obviously that's a bit of a problem, but I don't see that happening. I think we should be able to beat the Jets and get back on track here. And then we got to play the Bengals next and then the Chiefs. But let's not look ahead because, you know, again, we're not in a position to where we can coast. So we got to take it one game at a time. But thanks for everyone for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. And I will catch you for the next one.